Hello, guys. Welcome back to Sport Talk. I'm your host, Gabe Burnson, and what is happening in the NFL right now? This has been maybe the biggest free agency in NFL history. I don't remember so many signings and such that have been going on ever. So, for the video today, we're going to break down the top 10 signings and trades of the NFL right now. I'll give a short analysis for each one, but this will probably be a pretty short video. So let's get right into it. At number 10, we have the Browns signing the Browns trading for Amari Cooper. This trade is from the Cowboys. I don't quite remember the logistics of this trade, but I know it wasn't a big haul. I think it may have been like a third and a sixth, so not huge, especially for the kind of talent they're getting from Amari Cooper. But Cowboys have got to get his contract off the books. If they're going to give Michael Gallup his contract, and can you guys put in the comments if Deshaun Watson or if Dak Prescott has officially signed yet? But I think he'll be a great addition to the Browns, especially with something later on in this top 10 list. But moving on, we have the Chargers signing J.C. Jackson. Very much expected. The Chargers needed help in their secondary, and J.C. Jackson, one of the best cornerbacks in the league today, coming off a great season in New England, be a great addition to the Chargers. And any team that's going to play any team in the NFC West right now is going to have a lot, and I do mean a lot, of problems. Because almost every single team in that division is great right now. We'll get into that later. But next, let's go to the Bills signing Von Miller. I mean, we knew he wasn't going to stay in LA. I personally predicted he would go to Denver and maybe try to win another Super Bowl with them, get his third ring. But the Bills make sense. The linebacking core, aside from Edmonds, isn't great, so he'll be a really nice addition to that team. Hopefully can put them over the top if they do end up going all in this season. Next, we have the Rams signing Allen Robinson. This one actually I was completely blindsided by this one because the Rams have no cap space. They have no money, and yet they're signing Allen Robinson. They went all in. They put all their chips into one basket, and it paid off. They won the Super Bowl. But, you got to think, when the cap catches up with him, when it's time to sign Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald, those guys that want big contracts, Matthew Stafford too, they're going to be in big trouble because they don't have any money. So I'm not sure if the Allen Robinson signing was wise, especially since they already have good wide receivers. With all the talent they have, kind of seems superfluous to add Allen Robinson to that roster. But moving on, we have the Chargers trading for Khalil Mack. Once again, a really, really, really weird trade. I think it was like a fifth and a sixth or something like that. If you guys want to tell me what the contents of that trade was in the comment section, go ahead and do that. I'd love to know. But Khalil Mack, top 10 linebacker, easy, maybe even top 5. He's had some quiet years, but he has been on the Bears. So, the Chargers could take his contract, so I'm expecting big things from the Chargers as well this year, as they're starting to put all their eggs in the basket now. But, let's move on to the number 5, which is kind of connected to number 4 as well. The Juju Smith-Schuster signing to the Chiefs. Big signing for them. I didn't think they needed him personally, but because of number 4 on this list, which we will get to here in a second, it makes sense that they'd want to add another wide receiver, add a little more talent to this roster. Juju Smith-Schuster has been okay the last few years. He had really only one breakout year. The last couple years, he's mainly been a TikTok idiot, dancing on the logo and such. But I don't know. Steelers do know how to pick diva wide receivers, so. Moving on, we have something that completely, like I said, blindsided me this morning. The Tyreek Hill trade at number 4 to the Dolphins. I don't think the contents of the trade are out yet, but you got to be thinking that they're going to be giving up. The Dolphins are going to be giving up some pretty big trade capital for somebody like Tyreek Hill, top 3 wide receiver I think in the league right now. His touchdowns since 2020 have been 24 touchdowns. The combined touchdowns of all the Dolphins wide receivers since 2020 has been 24 touchdowns. So, I mean, he brings a lot of value to that team. Obviously, he won't be quite as good because he won't have Patrick Mahomes throwing to him. He won't have Travis Kelce to pull away some of the defense. Obviously, he'll be sharing the field with Jalen Waddle. Very, very quality wide receiver. I think they'll mix well together since their styles are quite different. You also have Mike Gesicki. Tua Tagovailoa is not going to have anything to complain about this year, not with all the weapons he's been given. Speaking of quarterbacks not being able to complain, Davante Adams to the Raiders, Derek Carr, you cannot complain. You have debatably the best wide receiver in football right now. So, I mean, insane trade. I thought when Aaron Rodgers was signed to the Packers that Davante Adams would stay around. But maybe, so I guess he just wanted out, and the Raiders were a good place for him to go. He'll be the number 1 guy there. They don't have a lot of talent with the whole Henry Ruggs fiasco. You got Hunter Renfrow as well, but Darren Waller's okay. But, the Raiders got they got their wide receiver. They got the guy that they want to be really, really take control of that offense. Speaking of taking control of the offense, Deshaun Watson to the Browns. We knew he was going to be traded, but I think a lot of people predicted the Dolphins and such. I tried to stay out of it because it's just a controversy I don't want to get into right now. But Deshaun Watson, quality quarterback. From what I know of him, since the ruling was not guilty, I wonder, but at this point, innocent until proven guilty, so I have to think he's a quality guy. He's going to the Browns. Like I said, he'll have Amari Cooper there. Quality player. He's not going to have to worry much about wide receivers. He's got Amari Cooper and a few guys you really never heard of but are actually pretty decent. He's got a great defense, pretty decent offensive line. But, I think he'll have a pretty good season. Got a good coach. Obviously, they don't have the winning spirit over there in Cleveland. So, I think we'll kind of guess how it pans out from here. But the number one on the list, the biggest trade this season in football in the year for trades, Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick, Drew Lock, and Noah Fant. Huge trade for both sides. I have a video all about this trade. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can check that out, along with my last mock draft video and such. But, Russell Wilson, insane player, insane athlete. He'll be great in Denver. They started spring workouts now. So you can see some video and stuff about that if you just look that up. He's looking fantastic. And for Seattle, they got a really good deal too because they get all this draft capital that they can turn into big players. And also for Denver is that they can go out and potentially win another Super Bowl. They have a fantastic team. All they needed this past 7 years was a new quarterback, somebody who could really take control of that offense since Peyton Manning left. That defense, insanity. The wide receiving core, absolutely bonkers. It's a good wide receiving core. They're going to be weak at tight end, but, they could probably get somebody in this draft if they have any picks, that is. They could also sign somebody. They have a lot of money left. So, at this point, it's a toss-up of what Denver's going to do from here. But, so, yeah, guys, that was my top 10 signings and trades of this offseason. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by summer. Also, click the bell and leave any comments of anything you think I missed or anything you think could have been a better trade. Until next time, this is Gabe Burnson from Sport Talk, signing off and saying, whoa, this was a fun free agency. See you guys next time.